Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Joe Kraus Show on Western the YouTube Network. He's in Medina. I'm Joe Kraus. We have an awesome show for you today, and let's begin with the awesomeness as we talk about another week of NT Youth Center basket to the ball. Yeah, that was pretty sick, wasn't it? I like your thing, by the way.
Did you know Subway caters now?
Yeah, okay. Let's get to it. We'll get to the power rankings in just a sec, with Syracuse getting their 5th win of the season as they won, squashed North Carolina today, 42-17. Alex Quinn, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. Joe Kish, 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. For North Carolina, Jay Morano leading the way with 5 points. We'll get to North Carolina, my view on North Carolina in just a moment. But Syracuse, I mean, the past couple weeks, Joe Kish has just been lights out, finding that groove in that 3-point range that we saw last year.
He didn't have that 3-point range last year at all.
Well,
but now he does.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Bartel knows what he's doing. It's his 5th consecutive season with at least 5 wins. That is pretty good, you know. But I think at Syracuse going in the right direction, but North Carolina is going in the wrong direction, and they really needed Colby Moultrie today, and it's according to our sources, it's likely he won't be back with a sprained hip, and but they really need him. For Mitch Jaccarino, I just can't believe they just had so many opportunities, and he's focused on different things. First off, he didn't know how to count today. There were a couple of times today that he put 6 people on the court instead of 5 players on the court. So, I mean, you know, but I don't know. I just think that they just had so many opportunities to score. Like, when Syracuse put out their second line late in the 4th quarter, they should have scored at least 10 points on that line. Not saying that Syracuse is deep, but they should have scored more than 17 points today. It was 19-2 at the end of the 1st quarter, and you're not gonna win games like that. But I just don't see it. And when you get to our power rankings, yeah. But I mean, good for Syracuse, but North Carolina, hopefully they can get that Jay Morano or the Joe Dodowitz, those 2 clicking, and even Kyle McNeil. With those 3 clicking, they'll probably be in the right direction. Yeah,
that North Carolina defense was awful today. They were very unorganized today. They just let everybody go by them to score baskets. That's why they score so much.
Other games, Ohio State winning over Michigan today, 47-40. Trey Bowling, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Trevor Book, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Zach Woodard, 18, 7 and 5. For Michigan. Ben Colby, 10 points, 3 rebounds. Michigan, I just think they've just had some bad breaks the past couple games. They could have easily won. They could easily be 6-1 right now. I mean, they've just had some bad breaks, and Ohio State, they came to play today, putting Trey and Trevor on that same line to start up the game, and they just got that snowball rolling, Louis.
Honestly, yeah. Today, they did come ready to play, honestly. They did. They were ready, and that's why Michigan lost. Because we were ready, and they really weren't. They were expecting us to take it easy on them, because they were so good. But we... Yeah.
Ohio State moving to 3-4. Michigan falls to 4-3 in our final game today. If you missed the game, you missed probably one of the best games of all time in NT Youth history. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, just that intensity in the crowd.
Except for last year.
Was really,
last year's playoff game between Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah, that was something. Yeah. But you missed the heck of a game, and let's just go to the highlights. With 2.2 seconds remaining, Jordan Fox, huge contributor to the show, huge fan. Calling out big off the pass from Pat Milbury with a career high 6 assists in the win as LSU won 46-44. And when he made that 3, it was just something. So here he is, America. the star of this week's Player of the Week. Let's give it up for Mr. Jordan Fox. Jordan, welcome to the show. And just to let you know, you should be honored to be in the show because you were the first player or first guest to sit in the metal chair of awesomeness. You know, so hopefully your butt doesn't fall off by the end of the show.
Yeah. It's an honor.
Yep, it should be honor. So take us through that play, Jordan. That's what. Tell the viewers what was the game plan and how did it go for you?
Well, actually, Derek drew up a nice play for Rory to get because he was on fire that game. He did
15 points, 9
15 points. We had designed a play for Pat to set up and Austin to set up to come and set up screen for Rory and him to come down into the. They thought we'd play man on the last play of the game. He came around and get the ball on the block to tie the game up, kicks into overtime, but he decided to. No play, don't run the play. If they were going to stay in their zone, it would be pointless to set screens. So we just got the ball in, and luckily Ryan Sutherland, they were set up in the 2-3 zone. Ryan faded towards the corner, and Vinny had to pop up and help because Pat was wide open. He swung over, swung it back to me, and I just did my best to get the ball in.
Yep, you knocked it down. Talk about, like you said about Pat, you guys have been on modified for this season. Just talk about the chemistry between you guys. How is it a good chemistry? I mean, today what we saw was pretty good, but just talk about it.
I think it's a great chemistry. Me and Pat are best friends. We hang out all the time, off and on the court. We are the first person to look at each other when coach is like, shoot 10 free throws with a partner. We're the first ones to look at each other. And it's just a great chemistry. I'd love to have him on our team, especially with Rory on the team. It really helps with our.
I mean, you guys have really turned around late, and I mean, just to say, just watching you play here direct for the past few years, you've come a pretty long way from those days at Syracuse with Coach Bartel and even Nick Kraus, now our analyst. I mean, you've come a really long way, and I just went nuts.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody just went nuts when that went in. I mean, you know, but. Nice job today, and hopefully we see more of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jordan Fox. Thanks for stopping by, Jordan. It wasn't as long as we thought it was, so your butt's probably pretty good. Thanks for stopping by. Florida for the loss, kept Brand Cash line, 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. You might as well just Vincent Whippy, 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. All right, Louie. Let's do what we always do best. Let's do a power rankings. Willie, let's start with you.
Okay. North Carolina is at the bottom. What is it, number 6?
Yeah, number 6.
Yes,
16.
they are not good. They are
I mean,
not good.
Well, I mean, if you had to give them any advice, what would you? I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I just don't think it would be right to come out and say they're bad. I mean, what could they do differently?
Honestly, I can't say it because this show is censored, so yeah, I can't say that.
You want to put it that way? All right, let's just go to number 5.
Number 5 is Florida.
This is supposed to be your own, right? I mean,
yeah, this is mine.
Hopefully you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep going.
Number 5 is Florida because they lost today. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, number 4.
Is LSU. I don't know why. Because they're still not in first place when they should be. 3 is Michigan. I don't know what to say. They would have been number 1 if they won today, but they're not. Number 2 is Ohio State, because we're good. Better than everybody, because we're going to win the championship. Right, Joe?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. There's still a long way to go. All right, who's your number 1 team?
Of course, it's got to be Q's, because they're number 1, so.
Yeah.
Q's.
Alright, I got North Carolina number 6, and I mean, I feel really bad for those guys. I mean, they've just had so many opportunities, and I know, and they have the potential to be good. So I just think that for Mitch, all I'm gonna say is first, just keep doing what you're doing, because in the past your plays have worked, and you know, hopefully during the week preparing the game you can learn how to count again and go over the rules, because there's supposed to be 5 players on the court, instead of 6. So just to help you out there. Number 5, Florida coming in at 4-3. Michigan's at number 4. LSU at number 3. Ohio State at number 2, and Ohio State's been on a roll. And Syracuse is at number 1. All right, before we wrap up today's show, just want to go over the Super Bowl real quick.
That's why I'm wearing this necklace.
Ravens winning over the 49ers 34-31. Joe Flacco, the MVP, 22 of 33,
He shouldn't be
287 yards. Who do you think it should be then?
It should be Jacoby Jones because of his return, and he had 2 touchdowns that game.
109-yard return, longest.
One on offense and
NFL
one on
history.
special teams.
Yeah, that was something. I was glad to see Ray Lewis go out as a winner. And I think if the Niners could make the Super Bowl again next year. But
Alex Smith is coming to Alex Smith is coming to Buffalo.
You really think
He's coming to Buffalo, staying in Buffalo for 5 years, and then who knows?
Are we gonna do any good with him?
Yes.
Do you think?
We actually have a good quarterback.
Yep.
Now, like, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name.
Fitzpatrick.
It's
Yeah.
pick off.
Yeah.
But
Smelly. It's smelly.
I-
Greg Jennings is coming here too.
did for the halftime show. Everybody says it was because of a Jared, but I'm still blaming Beyonce because how could that not screw up the lighting system with all those techno 21st century lighting things?
That's why the Super Bowl should be held outside.
Well, yeah,
That is one reason.
Next year it's gonna be something when it's freezing in New York City. And the reporters are probably gonna be like, "Oh, it's so cold," but
I can't hold my camera anymore.
But what did you think of those commercials? What was your favorite?
My favorite commercial was probably the Deion Sanders commercial when he goes as rookie. He tries to be a rookie again. His name's Leon Sandcastle, and he becomes the #1 draft pick. I thought that was really funny.
I don't think I saw them. The Aldi one when the guy kisses the girl for me inspired me the most because it's sort of my no. Well, the Go Daddy it was sort of awkward, just the noise. But I know you're smiling by that camera. But it really inspired me because first off, it's something that I want to have done. I want to have parked my car in the principal's parking lot. This sounds really lame. But
I also liked the Taco Bell commercial with all the old
that
people.
made no sense. Why did they sing it in Spanish? This is America.
It's America.
But I think that also it was very inspiring because then he kisses the prom queen and then he gets a black eye. So that was my favorite, and I think it should inspire all people out there that you can do what you want to believe in.
Also, the Super Bowl's rigged this year because the last play should have been called for holding. Just letting you guys know, it should be called for holding, and the Super Bowl should be the 49ers.
Alright, that's going to do it for us. Jack's Game Monday. We'll see you next week. Bye.